Thanks for joining me today for your Pilates class. We'll start seated, find a comfortable seated position, find a really nice long spine and a long neck. Press your shoulder blades down your back and then engage those low abs. Press the belly button into the spine, keeping it there as we come into our Pilates breath, which is a deep inhale through the nose and an exhale through a nice relaxed mouth. Here we go. Deep breath in and exhale. Breathing in and out. Try to keep that belly tight as you inhale and exhale. 3 more breaths in and out. Breathing in and out. And 1 more. Inhale and exhale. Keep that breath going as you inhale to lift the arms to the sky. And exhale, take a gentle twist towards one side. Inhale to center. The low abs are staying nice and tight as we exhale and twist towards your other side. Inhale, arms lift. And twisting maybe a little further this time. And inhaling, arms up. And exhale. Good. Taking the hands back to the knees. Inhale, long spine. Then exhale, pressing the belly button back further and curving the spine. And inhale to your nice flat back and long neck. And exhale, press the belly in and curve the spine. 2 more times, inhaling and exhaling. Breathing in and breathing out, and we'll stay here in this contraction. Look down towards the belly button, keep the breath through the ribs. Really feeling the low abs engaged and strong. 2 more breaths. Check that you still have a long neck. Good, and then find your long spine again. And then make your way to your hands and knees. We're going to gently place the forearms down to the ground with parallel arms. Re-engage those abs. It's really easy to let the belly hang out and the back arch in this position, so make sure it's nice and strong. Taking your breath here. And then coming into some cat-cow, so arching the back, but don't let the belly disengage as you lift the head and chest. Then exhale, curving the spine to the sky. And inhale, arching the back. And exhale, contract. And again, inhaling. And exhaling. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Find that strong neutral spine. Keeping the hands here, or they can clasp for a little more ease on the shoulders. Step the feet back to a plank on our forearms and just breathing here. Trying to find that engagement of the low abs and keeping it there as we breathe. Try not to let the head drop down, trying to keep it in line with the spine as much as we can. Good. Gently lower the knees back down and then make your way to hands and knees. And continue with our full cat-cow. So inhale, arching. And exhale, contracting. You should find a bigger range of motion here than when our forearms are on the ground. Feeling a little more stretch into the spine. 2 more. all the way towards the belly button. Inhaling, arching, and exhale. Good, coming back to our strong neutral spine with the belly engaged and stepping back into a plank. And again, just holding it for a few breaths. Trying to find our long spine. Belly is squeezing, butt is squeezing. Pressing away from the floor with those shoulders. Good, one more breath together. And then using those abs, lift your hips and find downward facing dog. If your arms need a break, you can always rest in child's pose for a few breaths and then come and meet us here. Good, inhale to lift the heels and exhale, press one heel down, bending the other leg. Inhale, heels lifting. Exhale, switching towards the other side. Inhale as your heels lift, try to keep the neck long. Exhale, bending. Inhale, heels lift. Exhale, bend. Good, heels lift, and this time pressing both heels down towards the floor. And again, inhaling, lift. Exhale, try to reach those heels down to the ground. Two more, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good, inhale to lift the heels and then roll through the spine to plank pose. And then taking our right hand and gently reaching it up as far as it can go to tap the ground, and then placing it back. And left side, reaching it up, forward to tap, and center. And right, up, tap, and center. And left, lift, tap, and center. Two more. Right hand, tap, and place it down. And left hand, tap, and place it down. Good, holding in your plank. And then glue the legs together if they're not already there, and gently bending the right knee, tap the floor, and lift. Bending left, tap, and lift. Inhale as you bend. Exhale to straighten. Inhale, bending. Exhale, straightening. One more set. Right leg. And straighten. And left leg. And straighten. And again, use your abs to initiate the lift of your hips. To downward dog. Re-find your long neck. Not shoulders, heels reaching towards the floor. Take 2 deep breaths. And when you're done with your breaths, walk your feet up to meet your hands at the top of your mat. We'll dangle over our feet for a couple breaths here. This is our deepest stretch yet so far today, so be easy on yourself if you need to bend your legs. Good, and make your way down to your mat, all the way to our backs. We're going to come into our hundreds when we get down. If you can stay on the floor, go ahead and lift them to tabletop or straighten them at an angle for most challenge, or hovering on the ground. Wherever you find your legs, imprint that low back down and engage the abs, lifting the head and chest. And we pump those arms nice and strong. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure that low back still imprinted on the floor. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Knees to chest. Deep breath in. And exhale into a full body stretch. We're going to come into some roll-ups and roll-downs, so you can bend your legs if you would like, planting the feet, or keep the legs straight. Take a nice deep breath in. Flex the toes, and then exhale to slowly roll up with control. Reaching it forward over the feet, belly's pressing back, hands maybe grazing the floor. And then rolling it down on a nice deep exhale. Inhaling, abs are strong, and exhaling to slowly roll up, trying to keep the abs pressing in. Inhale, reaching over our toes. And exhale, slowly rolling back. Exhale, roll it up. Reaching over the toes. And rolling it back. Nice and slow. In Pilates, we typically work pretty slow so that we can concentrate on keeping our abs strong, working with good form so that we can really strengthen our body. If we do things fast but we're not holding everything as it should be, it'll take us a lot longer to find that strength. Okay, so feet will plant on the floor. We'll imprint that spine back down, hands down by the side. Make sure you have a nice long neck here. The shoulders are still pressing down. And just pressing out that right foot, so we're placing the heel on the floor, toes are lifted. Just pressing it out. And then exhale to bend it back in. So keeping that belly engaged. And left leg, pressing that heel down and out. Keeping the stomach strong, all concentration on the low abs. And right leg pressing it out. And bending it in. And left side pressing it out. And bend. Good, sliding the fingertips towards the heels and lifting the head and chest. And again, that right heel slides down and slides in. Left heel sliding down. Exhale, bend. Right side push. Exhale, bend. And left. And bend. Good. Taking the hands behind our head. Deep breath in. And exhale to just lift the head and chest, sliding the ribs to the hips and lowering down. Inhaling. Exhale, lifting. And inhale, lowering. Exhale, lifting. We'll hold it up. Keep those elbows open, and again, pushing that right leg out. And exhale to bend it in. Inhale, push the left side. And bend. Inhale, right. Exhale, bend. left. And exhale, bend. Good, lowering everything down and finding a nice deep stretch. Exhale, flex the toes. And inhale, taking the feet to tabletop. Good, hands down by your side. Again, find that long spine, imprinted low back. And inhale to stretch the right leg out, hovering it above the floor. And then exhale to bend it back to tabletop. Inhale, stretching out the left. And exhale, bend. As we release that right leg out, keep that belly pressing down as much as you can. And exhale, bend. Left leg out. And bend. Good, take an inhale here. Exhale, lifting the head and chest, sliding the fingers forward and continuing. Right leg out. And bend. And left. And bend. And right, inhaling. Exhaling, feel that low back pressing down towards the mat. Left leg. And bend. Good, lower the head and chest down and take the hands behind the head. Elbows stay nice and wide. Inhaling here. Exhale, sliding ribs to hips. Inhale, lowering. Exhale, lifting. Inhale. Exhale, hold it up. Right leg stretch. And bend. Left leg reach. And bend. Right leg out. And in. Left leg out. And in. Good, lowering the head down. And also the feet. Slide them out, take a nice full body stretch. And exhale to slowly roll it up. And coming into our spinal stretch. Good, inhale to unroll the spine into a flat back, hands in line with the shoulders. And exhale to dive the head forward and roll through the spine back into our spinal stretch. And unrolling, inhaling long spine. And exhale, roll it down. Inhaling it up. And exhale, rolling it down. Good, and then just unroll the spine. And then we'll gather our knees into our chest. Finding a balance on our sits bones here. Our abs are engaged. There's this curve, C-curve shape in our spine. We're looking down at our belly button. Good, and holding it here. We're going to come into rolling like a ball. So in our shape, we're frozen. When we roll back and forward, we don't want to use the momentum of our legs. So either grabbing here with knees together as tight as you can be, or open the knees. You can always grab behind your thighs, having the knees open a little easier. So take an inhale breath. Exhale, look down at the belly button. Inhale, rolling back. And exhale, rolling up. And when we roll back only to the shoulders, the head and neck stay away from the floor. Inhale, rolling back. And exhale, rolling up. And again, inhaling. And exhaling. Look down at that belly button. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale back. And exhale up. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. And again, inhale. Exhale. Good, staying here, balancing, grabbing behind the thighs and opening the knees. Trying to stretch the right leg out as far as it can go. Maybe it gets all the way straight, maybe it doesn't. And bending it back in. And again, stretching the left leg this time. And bending it in. And going for both legs, straighten them as far as you can. Good. Once you're as straight as they can be, maybe walking the hands up towards the ankles. Looking down at the belly button. And now alternating as we inhale, we lift to as straight of a spine as we can. Lifting the head and chest. And then exhale, curving the back down and looking towards the belly button. Inhale, lifting and straightening. And exhale, curve. 2 more. Inhaling. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Close the legs together. Then with control, slowly lower your upper body down to the mat, the legs to the sky. Good. Find that long spine once again on the ground. Glue that low back down. And lowering only the right leg to hover it above the floor. And exhale to lift. Inhale, lowering the left leg. Keep those low abs strong. And exhale, lift. And again, right leg down. Exhale up. Left leg down. Try to initiate the lift by pressing in the low abs. Exhale up. Good. Lifting the head and chest. Sliding the fingers along the floor. Right leg lowers. And lift. Again, focus the eyes down towards the belly button or mid-thigh would also be good. Right leg down. And up. Left leg down. And up. Lowering everything, hands behind the head, elbows are nice and wide. Deep breath in. And exhale, lift the head and chest. Inhale, lower. Exhale, ribs sliding to hips. And inhaling. And exhale to hold. Right leg down. Use your abs to engage the lift. And left. And lift. Reminder to keep those elbows as wide as they can. And lift. And down. And up. Keeping the legs there. If you can, lower the head down. If you have to rest the knees into your chest, go ahead. And then re-stretching the legs to the sky if they're bent. And lowering our legs down towards the mat. Nice and slow. And lifting the legs to the sky. And again, lowering down. And lifting. And again, lowering. And lifting. One more here. Maybe lift the head and chest for the final one. And down. And up. Good, let's all rest our knees into our chest. Give those abs a break. Good, and then widen the knees, big toes together, grab behind the thighs. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, try to slowly roll back up to that balancing position on your sits bones. Good, and gather the knees together so they're glued together. Holding it here, look down at the belly button. Gather the right knee into the chest and release the left leg. Slowly rolling it down and coming into 4 single leg stretches and then 4 scissors. Here we go. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, scissors. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Good. Our right leg is into our chest, or it can be your left, it doesn't matter. Taking that leg to the sky and just doing 4 kicks, lowering and lifting. This leg can be planted on the floor. Go ahead and extend the leg. Hands down by your side, and we lower on an inhale, and exhale, kick quickly up. Inhale, lower, and exhale, lift. Inhaling, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Good, knees back into your chest. Knees wide, grab behind the thighs, big toes together. Deep inhale, and exhale, slowly rolling it up to balance. Holding it there. Looking down towards the belly button. Glue the legs together. And then alternating the left leg into our chest. Right leg straightening, and try to lower with control down. And again, 4 single leg stretch and 4 scissors. Here we go. Exhale, switch. Exhale, switch. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale, scissors. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, one more switch. Your other leg stretching into you, planting that foot. Releasing the hands, keeping the foot planted, or stretch the leg into our Grandma Ma's, going down, inhale, and exhale with a little force, lifting up. Inhale, lower, exhale, kick. Inhale, and exhale, down, and up. Good, knees back into the chest. Knees wide, toes together, slowly roll it back up to balance. Close the legs. Keeping the legs closed, straighten the legs as much as they can. Maybe they'll straighten all the way, or maybe they'll be slightly bent. And again, lowering ourselves down, legs to the sky. Hands by our side and coming into leg circles. So we're going to keep both our hips glued to the ground as we lower our legs to the right, only as far as they can go with both hips in contact. Lowering down towards the center, and up, and in. Good, and corkscrew to the other side. Legs to the left, lower to the center, to the right, and up. And again, legs to the right, lower down to the center, lift to the left, and up, and lower legs to the left, down to the center, up, and middle. Good, widen the legs. You can bend them again into your chest or grab with straight legs behind the thighs. And again, trying to slowly roll it up into that balance on our sits bones. Good. And then lowering the legs down in front of us, and we're going to come into saw. So straighten the legs, widen them about hip width, flex the toes to the sky, arms out. Inhale to twist. Exhale to lean it forward, keeping our nice flat back. Inhale, twisting to the other side. And exhale, bending. Inhale, twist. Exhale, keep the belly strong. Inhaling. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Good, coming up to center. Deep breath in and exhale, rolling it back. Okay, we're going to come into some scissors. So hands behind our head, right knee to the chest, and our left leg is hovering along the floor. Inhale to lift the head and chest, and exhale to twist. Nice and slow, finding center as we switch the legs, and then exhale to twist. Inhale, switch and center, and exhale, twist. Moving very slow. Inhale, center, exhale, twist. 4 more. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Moving a little faster. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Rest. And then when you're ready, we're going to flip over onto our stomachs. So make your way there. So once you're lying on your stomach, we'll take our hands under our shoulders. Legs can be wide or they can be glued together. Forehead resting to the ground, and then squeeze your butt. Try to lift your abs off of your mat. Shoulder blades again pressing down the back so you have a long neck. And inhale to slowly peel off. There's no weight on the hands. And exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. And exhale to lower. And again, inhale, lifting. And exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Looking to one side and taking a head roll, chin dropping down and towards the other side. Finding the center and then lowering it down. And again, inhale, lift. And looking to the other side. And again, finding your head roll. As you drop your chin, we try not to let the rest of our body drop along with it. Lowering down. And one more time. Inhale, lift to our first side. And head roll. Make sure the legs are staying strong. And lower. Inhale, lift. And looking to the other side. Rolling it down and around. And lowering. Good. Keep the hands here if you have a nice, strong, flexible back. Otherwise, take cactus arms. And again, forehead down. Inhale, rolling it up. Taking some weight onto our hands as we stretch the arms. And exhale, slowly rolling it down. Make sure those abs are still really strong. Inhale, roll it up. And exhale, rolling down. 1 inch at a time. Forehead's the last thing. 2 more. Inhale, roll it up. When you get to the top, make sure you have a long neck. And exhale, rolling down. Last one. Inhale, roll it up. And exhale, lower. Good, and I'm coming into single leg kick. Glue the legs together and take the hands out in front of us. We're up on our elbows and we find a long neck looking down right towards our hands. Kicking one leg into our butt, we go inhale, inhale, and we exhale to stretch it out. Other side. Inhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, 4 more. 4 and 3 2, and 1. Good, and lower it down and coming into double leg kick. So turning your head to one side, clasping the hands behind our back, taking them up as far as we can, and then letting the elbows relax down towards the floor. Make sure the belly is still strong. Kicking both legs together into our butt for 3, 2, 1. We stretch the legs, lengthen the arms, and lift the head and chest. Turn your head to the other side and legs kick in. 1, 2, 3. Exhale to lift. And first side. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, stretch. Other side. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, lift. Last set. 1, 2, 3. Exhale up. And last one. 1, 2, 3. Exhale up. And lower it down. And then pressing up onto our hands, tuck the toes, either pressing to plank or plank on our knees will just be there as a transition. Bending the knees in, resting the hips back to child's pose. Good, and then making your way back to sit down, and we'll come into spinal stretch. Sorry, not spinal stretch, spinal twist. So stretching the legs out, toes are flexed, arms back out to a T. Take an inhale breath. Twisting to one side. Exhale, exhale, inhale to center. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. And exhale, exhale, inhale. We'll do 4 more. 4, keep the belly strong. 3, and 2, 1. Good, hands reaching it forward. Take a deep inhale breath. And exhale, rolling it back down. Good, and we'll take our arms all the way to lay on the ground above our head, engage the abs, and then try to lift the legs in one piece. Reaching our hands up towards the sky and lifting our head and chest, trying to touch our toes. And then we lower everything down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhaling. And exhale, once again, rolling it up. And reaching into your spinal stretch. Repeating that same sequence, we're rolling it back. Hands to the floor, engage the abs, and lift the legs to the sky. Fingers reaching and lifting the head to touch the toes, and slower, lowering. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, and exhale, roll it up. Reaching over the toes. And last one, rolling it down. Legs lifting. Arms lifting. Reaching for the toes. And lowering. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Just hold it there on the ground. And again, roll over onto your tummy. So we'll again rest our forehead in our hands. Legs will be about mat width. Keeping the abs strong and a long neck. So just lifting one leg up, go ahead and lift the right leg and lower the right leg and the left and lower, and again up and down and left and down. 4 more, up and down, lower and lift and lower, lift, and now both legs lifting up and down. 2, keep the abs strong. 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. And then we're going to roll to one side, and we're going to take our body in a straight line and lowering our ear onto our shoulder. Keeping this nice straight line, take your hand to your hip and lifting that top leg. 8 and 7. Really squeeze the abs to try to keep yourself from wobbling around. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Lift that top leg and take it a little higher for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down and roll to your other side. I'll just face you so that you can hear me. Hand to your hip and lifting. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Tummy is strong. 5, excuse me, 6, 7, 8, and a little higher for 8, 7, 6, squeeze the abs. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down and roll back to your stomach. This time, again, hands here right under our forehead, but we lift the forehead up. Engage those abs and press the shoulders down so you have a long neck. And lifting, right leg up and down and left. 3, 4. Abs really strong. 5, 6. Make sure your legs are as straight as they can be. 7 and 8. And moving on to both legs. Lift and lower. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Rolling to your side. So we'll come up onto our forearm. And again, we're going to take our body in a straight line. Really engage those hips and lift that side waist up off the mat. Hand to our waist. And we lift up and down. 2, 3. Don't let yourself drop down. 4. Keep pressing out of the floor with that elbow. 6, 7, and 8. Good. Lift it up and we go a little higher for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Making your way to your other side. Find your body in a straight line, up on that elbow. Lift those obliques away from the mat, hand to your waist. And we lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Make sure you're breathing. And 1. Good. Hold it up and lifting. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Good. Rolling back to our stomachs. And then we're going to make our way to hands and knees, but lowering down onto our forearms and glue the knees together. So hands can be parallel, or again, a little more ease on the shoulders, take the hands together. Releasing one leg back. And tuck the toes under so the back of the heel is facing the sky, and lifting that back of the heel to the sky for 1 and down. 2. When we lift the leg, don't arch the back. 3 and 4. Don't let the head drop down. Again, trying to keep it in line with the spine. 6, 7, and 8. Lift it up and a little higher for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. On to the other side, tuck those toes and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, strong in the center. 5, 6, 7, 8. One more lift and pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Coming back to our first leg, and that same leg, take it out to the side and plant that hand. And lifting that leg up for 1, down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And you guessed it, up and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And down. Taking that same leg back behind us, place that hand down. Now our leg is pointed, knee is still facing the floor, and lift and adjust pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Good. Coming on to the second leg. You're planting that hand and releasing that leg out to the side. And we lift for 1, 2, 3, 4. Strong in the belly. 5, 6. Breathing. 7, 8. Good. Lift the leg and we go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Onto both forearms, that same leg, taking it back, toes are pointed, lifting it up, and we go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Good, pressing up onto our hands. And onto our first leg, and toes are tucked. Keep the waist really strong as we lift the back of the heel to the sky. 1 and 2. So don't compromise your technique and strong belly to lift your leg any higher. 4, trying to just move the leg independently of the body. It's an isolated movement. 7 and 8. Good, hold it up and lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Good, and then open those toes out to the side and lift that leg back up, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Taking that same leg out to the side. And lifting it up and down. And 2, and down. 3, and down. And 4, and down. Now we're making an arc, so we're lifting it up and we're arcing it all the way behind your other foot. Look at those toes as you gently tap the floor and then lift it around to the side and tap. And lift and tap. Lift and tap. Up and look at that foot. And up and down. Last one. Down, up, and down. Take that leg back and coming into the other side. Toes are tucked. Waist is strong and lifting up and lower. 2 and lower. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good, lifting that leg. Keep the belly strong. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, lower it down and then turn those toes out away from you. And again, lift it back up. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, bend the leg in and then reach it out to the side, starting with our 4 lifts. We go up and down, 2 and down, 3 and down, checking with those abs, 4 and down, into our arc, lift, looking back at those toes and around, and look, up and down, and up and down, 3 and down, and up and down. Last one, lift and lower, lift and lower. Good, knees back together. And then we're gonna bend our elbows into our body, coming into a tricep bend here, tricep push-up motion, holding it right there. Release your first leg out and lift it, toe is pointed, and pulse the arms for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten the arms and take it down. Bend the arms, elbows in towards the ribs. onto your second leg, taking it to the sky and bending the arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and lift and down. Good, step back into plank pose, a full plank or on your knees. We're gonna lower down to the ground in 8 counts. Here we go, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reaching our arms out in front of us, nice long spine and long neck. And we'll lift everything off of the ground in one piece. Lifting and lowering. Hands under your shoulders and tuck the toes. Lift the knees and press to plank. And again, we lower for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the arms in front of us. Engage the low abs and lifting up and down. Hands under shoulders. Tuck the toes and lift to plank. Last one, down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release those hands. And lifting up and down. Good, lift to plank or bypass it, straight to child's pose. We'll rest our arms down by our sides. And then go ahead and unroll the spine. Good, stand on your knees or go ahead and sit down. Just do a quick shoulder stretch. So stretch one arm across your body. And then reach it up. Bending it back, palm towards the back, and maybe a gentle pull. Not letting that head drop forward, but pressing the head back into the arm. And go ahead and switch out the arms. Across the body. And reaching it up. And bend. Lift that chin. Good, and then walking the hands out in front of you. So we're on our knees, make the knees wide. Walk the hands out and let the shoulders or the elbows, the armpits, reach towards the ground. Sorry. Keep your breath going. Forehead can be on the ground or chin. Good, and then gently come on out of that. And then find downward facing dog. Lift the heels on an inhale and exhale, press them down. And again, inhale, heels lift. Exhale, press them down. Walk the hands in to meet the feet. Dangling here for a couple breaths. Good, inhale, engage those abs. And exhale, slowly unroll the spine to standing. And inhale, lift the arms. And exhale, finish. Thanks for working out with me today, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. See ya.